Hello, I'm Nick Thorne, the Nosey Genealogist, and in this video we're going to look at 3 brick walls to finding your ancestors' birth certificates. Mistake number 1 that people make is to believe that their ancestor would have been registered with the name that they went by for the rest of their life. But this is not always the case. What if, in between registration and baptism, the parents decided to change the name? And it would have been possible for them to amend a birth registry by going back to their local registrar, but very few of our ancestors would have bothered. Another thing to look out for is that some people prefer to be known when they grow up by their middle names. Now, I know of a family where from the father, the mother and all the children, they all go by their middle name, making them impossible to find in the official documentation of census and poll books. Here's another scenario. Let's say there are 2 brothers who have 2 sons, roughly about the same time, and they both decide to call their sons John in memory of their grandfather John. Well, the 2 cousins, as they grow up, may want to adopt different names in order to differentiate themselves from their cousin. Mistake number 2 I like to call surnames surprise. Now, where parents are not married, in most cases the birth is going to get recorded under the mother's surname. Usually that's going to be her maiden name, but consider a case where she is a widow, and so her legal surname is that of another man. So the child is going to get registered with that surname because she still has that name. A slight variation to this is where somebody takes their stepfather's name. Maybe you found them in the censuses using the stepfather's name, and of course when you come to look for the registration you'll find them registered under the name of their father, who perhaps has now passed away. And the third mistake that people make I like to call who's the father. So what if your ancestor never knew their father, and then they come to their wedding day? What name are they going to enter or give to the vicar or the registrar to enter in the marriage registry? Well, if they don't know, they might make it up. Also, people make their father's names up to make them sound more important. I had a case where we found a soldier marrying, and he gave his father as being Colonel Hamish Brown. Turned out his father was actually Reg Brown, a policeman. So if you'd like to find out more about how to tease out your elusive English or Welsh ancestors, then go to noseygenealogist.com/discover. I'm Nick Thorne, the Nosey Genealogist. Thank you for watching.